Potential tropical cyclone 16, a fancy way of saying some wind and rain moving its way into the Carolinas today and then up into Virginia. Looking live over Wilmington, North Carolina this morning, one of the many spots that's in a tropical storm warning as potential tropical cyclone 16 continues to move towards the coast. Now, the reason why it has this designation is because it does not have a closed center of circulation just yet. As soon as that happens, then it will become either a tropical storm or a subtropical storm. And I'm thinking there is the possibility it becomes a subtropical storm because the southern end of the storm is very dry. But the latest on the storm, 50-mile-an-hour winds, pressure down to 1,000 millibars, movement towards the north at about 14 miles an hour. And it is expected to make landfall in North Carolina sometime in the late morning or early afternoon tomorrow as, say, a mid-grade tropical storm. Winds up to about 60 miles an hour today, later this afternoon, and then down to 50 by tomorrow afternoon as it comes ashore. It then moves over Virginia and begins to turn off towards the northeast. Winds down to 35 by Sunday afternoon and Monday afternoon, and a remnant area of low pressure. But here's the thing. This is the cone, and that doesn't show you where the impacts are going to happen. You got to look at the watches and warnings and where the National Hurricane Center is expecting tropical storm force conditions to occur. And that would be from the Wilmington area up through Jacksonville, Greenville, say, generally speaking, east of Interstate 95 in North Carolina. Includes all of the Outer Banks on into the Hampton Roads region of Virginia, picking up the warning, say, around the Williamsburg area, then down into Norfolk, Virginia Beach, and Portsmouth, up on the Cape Charles, Virginia included in that, and then now Ocean City, Maryland, up towards the Annapolis area and down over towards the Potomac River, included in a tropical storm warning there. We check it out on Future View. You can see we remain dry in central Georgia. If anything, this storm helps with a northeasterly breeze today. But rain in Wilmington as it continues to lift towards the north, beginning in Virginia later on today. Into the night tonight, the heaviest stuff begins to come ashore in North Carolina through the overnight hours. But look how big this rain field is. Already raining in New York as the storm is making landfall in North Carolina. And that's just the type of system we're dealing with here. By tomorrow afternoon, rain still over the eastern half of Virginia, but then also up into Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and New York. So really two distinct blobs come out of this. Now, how much rain are we talking about? Well, not all that much. 2 to 4 inches of rain according to the GFS, focused in Virginia and North Carolina, 1 to 2 up in the northeast. We check out the European model, something similar, 2 to 3, maybe even 4 inches in a few spots, and then 1 to, let's say, 3 inches of rain up in the northeast here in the days to come. The next name on the list is Ophelia. I expect it will get that name here in short order. We check out the tropical storm force winds, and we're going to be watching the coast of North Carolina is going to be first in line for this here in the hours to come, and then obviously the chances decrease as you get into the northeast. We'll be watching it all here in the 13 WMAZ Weather Center.